Well, unfortunately, we just got bumped off. I hate when that happens. So here we start again. Delayed gratification. You know, the California scrub, they have an unusual family unit where the father would raise the child instead of the mother, or the mother goes off to work and the father is at home, right? Like either single families or even together. It's just different families, units, just different family structures. Makes me think about how it was in the olden days, how, you know, we talked about it yesterday, how it used to be where no one really paid much attention to age. It was a community, like Little House on the Prairie. They kind of all hung out, right? But then school starts where they start segregating people into age brackets, and then you start segregating colors, and then you start segregating education and type, you know, where you live and the type of, you know, so everybody gets separated, and the whole point is to bring us back together. So right now, Spirit's saying, you may not feel comfortable with it. I was getting really over it, right? It's like one delay after another, after another, after another. You get to the place, like the White Duchess was saying, right? Is it going to be like this for freaking ever? But they're telling you, we're giving you this information now to help you relax, to calm you, and realize that you're strong enough. You can bounce back. You can overcome whatever circumstances that you're dealing with. You've been given the power that you need. We all have been given what we need. And you'll be given what you need to succeed at the right time and in the best way for everybody involved. So it's not just about you, right? It's sometimes you're wrapped up in somebody else's story. Maybe you're ready to roll, but they're not. And you're supposed to be with them. So you got to be busy doing something else. I talked about it before, how they have this contraption for dogs, the people that have a very overactive dog, right? They give them something to do. It's a machine that throws a tennis ball and it goes over and over, and this dog is so smart that it loaded its own machine, right? Her parents didn't have to do it. It was for lazy parents, right? But this dog was just like, okay, I'm not waiting for you to load it. I'm going to do it myself. Spirit kind of does that too. People do that. I've had people do that in my life, and I'm like, I'm not going to be a trained dog for you. I've got a life to lead, right? Don't be giving me stupid shit to do, so I'm kept busy in one spot, keeping me stuck here while you're doing whatever you need to do. Spirit's like, no, we'll do that. They can do it. It's different if Spirit does it with me because I'm staying on my path, right? I'm not going to be blocked. But sometimes they keep us busy doing other things that we need to learn, people that we need to meet, right? So everything happens at the best time for everybody. You're caught up in that person's story. They're not ready yet. So you're going to have to do something until they get there. That's probably why I know it is. That's why I got my trailer and it all fell apart, because I needed to be kept here, right? So you'll look back later and you'll understand, and you'll be grateful that you didn't get what you thought you wanted. I've had that happen way too many times. I know that you have in some way, right? And you look at it and you think, oh my God, I can't believe I would have given everything for that. Now I'm just like kissing the ground, thanking God that it didn't happen, right? So no matter how your personal journey is unfolding, even if it feels like things are going tits up, it's not. Okay? Don't give up hope. Spirit has got a plan. They're very strategic. They're very, very magical. And they're helping you succeed at this time. That's your message. You're being helped even when you don't think you are. When things aren't working out the way that you wanted them to. It's actually helping you go towards what's actually going to be in your highest good in the long run. That if you had done what you thought you wanted to do, it would have destroyed things. They're going to work out for the best. Even if it feels like it's fallen apart. Because it's not. Okay. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I hope we don't get bumped off again. That was a drag. Aloe. Aloe is very soothing, right? But remember, it'll dry you out if you use too much of it. So, aloe. Purified. This is a wound gel. This is antiseptic. This is healing. Anytime you see green, that's healing, love, growth, and it's natural healing, which is love, period. Love is the biggest healer. Here we go. These all go together. Something's coming out of the darkness. Something that was planted a long time ago that took root is about to come out of the darkness. It's like in school when we used to put the little seed in remember the little plastic cup? It was so fun. I remember that. And you'd watch it every single day. You'd go to school to see if anything had come up through the top. And when it finally did, it was so exciting. And then you had the little thing opened up, right? Oh my God. So out of the darkness comes this prince. And he's got a lot of dark, and he's now learned. Look, he's got gray in his hair now. Seed pearls of wisdom. I was going to talk to you guys about this. Where is it? I had an earring that fell out. Oh, and where did I put it? I thought it was up on the desk here. It fell out of one of my boxes and when I was looking for my forget-me-not ring. And it was a big diamond. And I only have one. I lost the other one. And so I put it in my right ear. And I haven't worn an earring in my second piercing for a long time. So it was, all day I was feeling it, right? It was drawing my attention to it. And I thought of this. See how something's clamped on this ear and it's pulling him back? It was annoying. It was irritating me. Something was pulling at me. So I've had a lot of messages. Today I'm getting a different message for this. That's pulling on this one's ear is trying, there's something that's trying to get his attention that he's ignoring. It's bothering him. He may put his hand up to his ear and rub it. He may, there's something there, but you're ignoring it. It's not, you can't really ignore it. It's like when I've been going to sleep at night, every single night for the last couple of weeks, my feet are freezing. It started with just my right foot. Now it's both feet. Somebody's obviously frozen in fear. I could not get my feet warm. It was ridiculous. So somebody is ignoring something, right? It's not going to go away. It's nagging. It's not going to go away. This one has been through a very difficult time. Look at the scars on that one's face. But if you look closer, you can see that it's like artwork. It's beautiful. It's like you're married and your wife and you have a baby, the very first baby, and she's all upset because she's got stretch marks now. And when he looks at that stomach, he kisses her stomach and he says, those stretch marks, I saw what you went through for us. You did that for us. You brought that beautiful baby into the world and your body went through fucking hell for us. I love those scars. I'm thinking about when you go through a lot, it ages you. If you've been through something that's really, really hard, your hair will go gray early. You'll get wrinkles. I've gotten lines on my face. My skin's gotten dry. But the things I went through it. There were reasons I went through what I did. And somebody that would appreciate that would look at me and say, I love that. I love every line on your face. That's experience. That's wisdom. The laugh lines show what a sense of humor you have. I'm not looking at that like scars. I'm not looking at that like wrinkles or like old. Song right now, you've got that yummy yum. I look at that and I think yummy. This guy looks like the Prince of Swords to me. Funny, the other guy is the King of Swords. This guy is the Prince of Swords. So this one, he's cold. He doesn't show his emotion. He doesn't show anything on his face. But he's learned. He's got a lot that he's picked up. Something is still trying to pull him back, though. What is it? What is trying to pull him back? What is trying to pull you back? It can be that there's something that you're ignoring. You know what you're supposed to do. You know where you want to be. You know what needs to happen, and you're not doing it. You've learned, but you're not allowing it to happen. Or is it that you know where you want to go, you know where you want to be, you're moving forward, you're coming out of the darkness, but something keeps pulling you back. Something's troubling you. But what they're telling you is whatever it is that's been troubling you, all these messages go together. It's going to turn into something different. Whatever has been a problem, it's about to be something different. I don't know what for you that it's going to be. And Spirit says that you're not going to see it coming. Like, I was shown all kinds of stuff ahead of time, and still I couldn't put it together. And remember, Spirit says, you're not going to see this coming. And I thought, well, I am, because I've already been shown. Wrong, because what happened wasn't what I expected. The person who came back from my past wasn't who I thought it was. I would never have thought that Derek was coming back into my life, right? That person has things that he needs to share with me. I heard all about, I dreamed about this person's life. I know his whole story. He started to tell me, and I said, I've already seen it. But I wasn't able to put it together, even though I had all of the clues ahead of time. I know that it's a mirror for others, but Spirit says you're not going to see it coming. Whether you think you know something or not, you're not going to see it coming. But when the time is right, out of the darkness steps the Prince of Swords. Swords represents thought, words, communication, knowledge, wisdom. There's something growing. That seed, I told you at the beginning, something that you planted a long time ago, and you couldn't see it. It's been gone. It's been in the dark. It's been hidden. That took root, and it has been growing this whole time, even though you weren't able to see it. You nurtured it. You gave it love. You gave it water. You gave it the sunlight that it needed. Now think about that in symbolic terms. You sent Reiki. You sent your love. You shone your light. You stayed on your path and you did what you were supposed to do, and you were being watched, and somebody was watching and paying attention and learning. And very soon, that one's going to step out of the darkness. Maybe it's something that, an idea that you had that you planted a while ago, and it had to germinate for a while until other pieces of the puzzle came in together so that you could figure out how you could do this. And what's awesome is that there's a situation in your life that you might think is dying. But this, whatever it was that you planted, is about to bring that situation back to life. But it's tweaking it. Remember I said the other day with that, the bicycle was going in the direction, but it started to kind of go like this. It didn't move much. It just slightly turned. So maybe you thought you were going to Wisconsin. Maybe you thought you were going to Sedona. Maybe you're just turning just slightly and you're just going to go over by Idlewild. Who knows? Whatever it is. I'm giving an example, right? But very soon, that what you planted, it's not just a leafy green that's coming up. It's something that's going to bear fruit. So if it bears fruit, then it has a seed too, and then it can plant and it can multiply. It's something that's going to grow. And it's not a matter of, is it going to happen? Because what if it didn't get enough water? No, there's no question. It's happening, period. Because this is happening with spirit, right? So whatever this, and the song right now, we're vibing. We're out here vibing. Your soul tribe's coming together. My soul tribe's coming together. So whatever it is right now, whatever that you've been holding as a challenge, and maybe your heart's been cracked, it's been aching, maybe your tears have been leaking out of your face. Whatever this is, whatever that's been the worst, maybe, like I said, you've come out of the dark night of the soul. Maybe you have not heard or seen or anything. There's been nothing. All of a sudden, something beautiful. The gift is there. I said in the reading the other day, the gift was going to be given to me. There was a gift coming for me. I know there is. I know that much. And Spirit says there's a gift coming for you. It might be that you've realized how freaking strong you actually are. And that, you know what? I trusted my instincts and I was freaking right about this. Maybe there's something that you have, another gift that's about to unfold. I just spent 2 weeks with downloads, not sleeping, right? I look like hell right now because I haven't slept. But as soon as I had got my first night of 4 hours sleep, everything started gelling. Everything started vibing, right? And I was like, oh my God, everything's coming together. Boom, boom, boom. I'm starting to see all of these things. So that's what it is. So maybe there's another gift of mine that's going to open, right? Maybe there's a gift for you that's about to open. Maybe you don't understand about it yet. Maybe someone else is going to show you something in a different way. And you're like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Why didn't I know that all along, right? Because it wasn't time yet. But you'll see the gifts. And you'll understand that where they were was in the darkroom. Did you ever take photo in high school? I did. It was I got an A in photo. I was never even at school. I was at the coast the whole time. I freaking loved photo class. But it's like going in the darkroom. And you had to develop it in the darkroom. You couldn't develop it outside. It would have ruined the picture, right? So you're going to see that there's an opportunity. There's a blessing that's hiding in what was so troublesome. Whatever it was that was such a pain in your ass, there's going to be a blessing that comes from that. And it's just waiting to step out into the light. Ew, exciting. So through all of this, while you're going through this, say this affirmation. I am loved, protected by the universe. As the darkness holds the seed of new life safe, until the moment for birth is upon it, new life rises up through me. I rise, I rise, I rise. The universe believes in me, right? I believe in me. I create, I accept, I enjoy every freaking opportunity that Spirit wants to bring me that makes me happy. Bring me the blessings. I accept. Thank you. Now, I said we were going to use my deck, and we haven't used my deck. So how many minutes are we at? Well, we got 2 videos, so we can do this. So let's recall. Okay, we're going to do Couple messages for the silver gel. Couple for this, couple for this. This was first, wasn't it? Yeah. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Animal spray. When I look at that, I think it's like, shh, stay away. Okay, first one. I won't give up on us. That was for, okay, who is this? Water, fire, earth. This is air. Air element. I will not give up on us. King of Swords, Prince of Swords, whoever the hell you are, right? Correct for neutrality on all levels. I will not give up on us. Somebody says that to you or you're saying that to someone else. Correct for neutrality. They're going crazy watching you. Okay, that's funny considering that's exactly what was happening, right? Somebody's just waiting to step out from behind the curtain. And sometimes somebody has gotten there before you have, right? Awakened up. Spiritually, they've awakened and they're waiting for you to figure it out. Oh my God, are they ready? Are they ready? Okay, they're ready. Let's go. Woo! One more. Please understand, I am on your side, even if I'm mad. Okay, this is something that I always say to people, but this might be telling you that you're about to get mad about something. Okay, so the person needs to understand. Maybe the person you're dealing with is super sensitive. I am, right? I heard something last night and I felt very, very bad. That, remember, I had all these dreams and all these messages and all these things that I was learning, and I thought that, you know, I was seeing my twin soul and this, that, and the other. But I have now, it took years. I didn't understand what I was seeing, and it took years to realize that I dream with my clients. I dream with who I'm going to meet, like that's going to help me put the next piece of puzzle together, and I dream with my twin. But I didn't understand that I was able to connect that way. I didn't know I had those gifts. So I thought that it was always him that I was dreaming with, right? I've said this a million times, but I'm going to say it again because of this message. So I don't even remember, but I have probably said things about him, thinking like publicly, that had nothing to do with him. I don't know. I always felt like I was very, very loyal to my twin. But sometimes we don't realize what we say, right? Sometimes we're confused by things and it hurts people. And so I ask for forgiveness and I apologize. So he may be angry at me, right? Like, you freaking threw my dirty laundry out in the street or whatever it is. I don't know. You know, I want to snap your head off. So please understand that I'm on your side, even if I'm mad at you. It could be that. All right, correct for neutrality on all levels. I mean, if there's a video out there that I have said something that I don't remember having said that has hurt him or his family or anybody, I am extremely sorry. Okay, blue, water element. Is it too soon for me to kiss you? Wow. Is it too soon for me to kiss you? Dang. Someone's going to have fun. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct? Whoop. Connect for neutrality on all levels. Ooh, that one. Okay, you guys, this is not PG, okay? So if you've got kids watching this, because there's a lot in here that kids need to see, this is not PG. My deck is not PG, okay? It's adult only. You ready? I like oral sex, someone says. Maybe you didn't know that. Maybe they're too embarrassed to tell you that, right? Maybe they're really good at it. Maybe you've never experienced that. I was taught that that was a taboo when I was growing up. Masturbation and oral sex, no way, that was bad, right? It's ridiculous. I was stupid, I'm sorry, please forgive me. That's a funny mix of stuff, right? Okay, for the rose, firm, plump, retinol and coconut, I choose that one. It's got a fish on it anyway, right? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. What is it that you want to say? Is it in this deck? No? Okay. I have 3 decks. This is 333, the naked truth. You understand why it's naked. And 333 is because of my ascended masters working with me. Also, it means full circle completion to me. 3 is my number. 333 I see all the time. If anybody would like help with a private reading, if you want to dig down deeper, right, we can get very specific to do a private reading, or anything else I can help you with, dream analysis, any of my crystal creations, or my ceremonial sage wands. I am the Queen of Wands at times, right? My website is www.theangelswhisper.com. yahoo.com. My email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com. I would be honored. Teaching and my videos, my readings are my favorite things to do. I love doing the Reiki charged jewelry as well, right? I do the diffuser bracelets, but I love to teach. It's my favorite. So if I can help you and be a channel for spirit, I would love to. They're not giving me one out of this one. Thank you for hearing, seeing, and validating me. That is so freaking powerful. I say that to Derek today. Thank you for hearing, seeing, and validating me. Because, you know, whether we need somebody's approval or not, it feels good to know that somebody has seen you, heard you, understood you, and has validated your feelings. Now, maybe that's being said to me because I apologize because I may have hurt somebody inadvertently. If I ever hurt people, it crushes me. Like, I don't want to hurt anybody. But, you know, sometimes you don't realize how maybe somebody might take something, or I know I hurt my twin once. I pushed him away and I got angry at him, but I misunderstood something and it hurt me. And it was extremely confusing. We hurt each other and it was sucked because it was a total misunderstanding. Okay, I feel very anxious and you calm me. Thank you. Ooh, that is so beautiful. I feel very anxious and you calm me. I know that energy because I'm a very high energy, right? But when I step in the presence with my twin, I'm very calm. But he was also very calm in my presence. Song, we couldn't turn around until we were upside down. I'll be the bad guy now. This is the person who, I ain't too proud. This says I couldn't be there even when I tried, but you won't believe me. And so I'm gonna say I'm gonna go. Because this person believes, basically they're answering their own questions, right? They're not communicating. Seasons passed and our love went cold. But we can't let go. We keep coming back around. It's like you're chained, right? So what is this? Is this a healthy situation? Is this a dysfunctional karmic situation? Obviously, I'm waiting on you to do something so I don't have to take the blame. So on one hand, he's saying, I'll be the bad guy now. I'm not too proud. But then he says, I'm waiting on you so I don't take the blame. So in all reality, ego pulls him back. Oh, interesting. I want to talk to you. I want to say what I need to say. But my ego pulls me back and stops me from coming out of the darkness. You got to be careful with that, right? Knew it was different from the first get-go. They will figure it out. Yes. You thought it was special, but it was just the sex, though. So is that the truth? Wow, is that the truth? Because that just needs maybe to be said, right? Maybe you thought it was something really wonderful. I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry I led you on. I'm sorry I made you think something different. You thought it was special, but it was just sex to me. Wow. You know, it would be fair for somebody to tell somebody that, even if it is painful, because then they could at least move on, right? Be confident, you freaking rock. I like that. Okay, that's enough. Correct for neutrality. Any more in this deck? Yes. All right, we're going to Aloe. Correct for neutrality on all levels for those who chose. Ooh, wow, we can't have that many, but we can have this one. Okay, this is interesting. The last message said, and the last message was with fire energy, right? Fire element, passion, determination, drive. This one is earth element, okay? So Mother Nature, down to earth, very hard worker, very nurturing, very loving, steady, right? Their message is they are not aware in any way. So there could be somebody in your life that is like completely asleep, or they're not aware of what's happening, right? That's about what's about to jump out of the darkness, or that you figured it out. Maybe they're not aware in any way that you figured it out. That's another message. Correct for neutrality. They are not aware in any way. I found something. I think something, and I'm not saying it. I'm just going to let it play out. Everything is connected, right? It's all connected. So I'm waiting to see when it unfolds, if I'm right with what I pick up. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the healing, loving, soothing aloe. Is there anything coming out? No? Okay, well, nothing's coming out of this deck. All right, so we're going through all of my decks. There's 3 of them. Was it this one? No, this one. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality. Woo! Oh, it didn't drop. Correct for neutrality. So when I get this deck finished, there will be a set that you could buy the whole set, all 3 decks together, or you can buy them separately, which means I'm gonna have one that has a cool box. All right, first one. Yes, please. Yes, please. You are safe. I like that. Safe is a great place. If somebody feels safe with you, that's the ultimate compliment, right? Ooh, I like this. This is a blank page. It's whatever you want it to be. Yes, please. What? Yes, please. You're safe. I had to cut it. She's being stubborn. You're undercover. When I jump in, I'm burning rubber. Didn't go to college. Don't say sorry, everybody's watching. That's a problem, right? Don't say sorry, everyone's watching. This one that really, really wants to go where he wants to go, wants to say what he wants to say, but his friends are like, don't say sorry, everybody's watching. Or his mind, his ego is saying, don't say sorry, they're watching you. I experienced this, didn't we, babe? We experienced this moment when you wanted to say something so bad, but your friend was standing there and you couldn't. Am I embarrassing him right now? Oh, well, that's the truth. You should have said what you needed to say. So here's a blank page. You can write whatever you want on this. It can be whatever you want it to be. I put these all away, but now I'm taking them out. That's interesting. There's a message for you. I put it all away, but everybody gets to change their mind, right? Correct for neutrality. I don't want to be somebody without your body next to me. That's interesting. Their focus is on work, not you. There you go. Their focus is on work, not you. So that'll give you, well, let's ask, what is this in regards to, will they understand this just as it is? Correct for neutrality. Hot flash, how interesting, hot flash. So when I get a hot flash, it's a negative for me. It's a negative. I mean, no, it's not hot flashes like, you know, women get hot flashes. That's not what it is. When you get a chill, that's like a, ooh, that's for me, that's for me. When I get a hot flash, oh, good. Okay, so that's not my message. Thanks. Correct for neutrality. Took me a minute to figure that out. I'll admit, I was wrong. What can I say? Can you play my head and not my heart? I was drunk. Doesn't make it right. Promise there were no feelings involved. She said, boy, tell me honestly, was it real or just for show? She said, save your apology. I just need to know, how long has this been going on? I watched a dream once, and there was, I saw this hooker with this guy, and I said, was that hooker in this bed? And he said, no, she's just part of the scene I was in. But I saw someone else, and I said, who is that? And they said, she's with him. And I said, that's not true. And they said, yep. So, I'll admit, it's my fault, but you gotta believe me when I say it only happened once. I tried, but you'll never see. You're the only one I wanna love. I tried. I was literally tied down. There was nothing I could do. There we go. Act now. All right, guys, that's it. We're at a wrap. Boo! Talk to you soon. Love you lots.